definitely making this.
I'm just going to break it open with my hands.
So that looks really easy. I think I can do that.
You want to achieve a 2-to-1 ratio.
I like what I'm seeing here.
Do you like sprouts?
I love sprouts.
You're actually not a good candidate to show how to...
I'm so excited because we're going to be making sprouts. So Mia, the manager of our food team here at Hello Chef, is going to show us 3 different ways to use sprouts this festive season. What are we going to start with?
We're going to start with a really simple salad.
I like what I'm seeing here.
Do you like sprouts?
I love sprouts.
You're actually not a good candidate to show how to camouflage their real flavour. The easiest way to prepare these sprouts is to use a mandolin. Sprouts, they're not going to be cooked, so it's really important to us to slice these super thinly. I'm going to hold it like this, little claw to protect my fingertips, and I'm going to go straight into the serving bowl. So you're getting these really nice fine
it's lovely
strips. If you want to protect your fingers, you can just apply a guard, or mandolins will come with a guard.
That looks more reasonable.
Yeah.
Like keep your fingers.
Let me just quickly show you how I'd maybe chop them if I were to.
So this is another option.
Secure chopping board. And so even with my very sharp knife here, you can tell I'm not getting it quite as beautifully shredded as the mandolin.
I think this looks very much homemade, so I quite like the look of this.
We're also going to prepare a vinaigrette. As in any vinaigrette, there'll be some acid in there. We're going with lemon.
This looks lovely. So it's first of all visually quite beautiful.
Yeah, agreed. So once you've got that, you want to work on the other flavours that we're adding. I'll be using a Stilton, a blue cheese, very British. And I'll be using some pomegranate. The pomegranate will give it nice sweetness, and it'll balance it out against the salty blue.
And the colours, I'm all about colours. I think it's going to be great.
And then finally, some pine nuts, which I'm just going to really quickly toast. I'm going to put a handful of these in here over medium heat.
Are you going to show us how to do the pomegranate?
Absolutely.
Great.
So I'm just going to use half of this because this is a huge pomegranate.
I think I should have worn an apron because I'm a danger zone here with my white top.
I'll try to protect you. Rather than whacking it, which is also a good method, I'm just going to break it open with my hands like this. And I'm going to slowly break away the membrane.
So that looks really easy. I think I can do that.
Would you like to continue?
No. I'm watching you. Okay. Learning from the best.
These pomegranate seeds, they'll work really well in all sorts, right? You can use them for your dessert, or you can add them to a long drink or whatever. So you might as well do the whole thing and then just save them in some Tupperware in the fridge for a couple of days.
I can start smelling the pine nuts as well.
Generally, when you're toasting nuts, you want to watch them really carefully, always. Once you've done that, we'll drain them.
Great.
All right, I think these are ready.
Yes, they look beautifully golden. When you get the color you want, you need to remove them from the pan as quickly as possible.
Exactly, because they will continue to toast. Next, I'm going to move on to a really simple vinaigrette. Actually, I don't know if I can call this a vinaigrette, given I'm not going to be using vinegar. I'm going to be using a lemon to prepare any citrus fruit if you're trying to give it a good roll. All right, so I'm just going to juice this in here. And generally with a vinaigrette, you want to achieve a 2-to-1 ratio.
So 2 oil, 1 acid.
Exactly. I'll put about 3 tablespoons of olive oil in here. Lovely. And I'm going to put a tiny squeeze of honey in here, just to emulsify the whole thing. I'm going to finish that off with a really generous pinch of salt.
Beautiful.
I think it's time to put the vinaigrette on here. Finally, we can add our additionals. See, I'm just going to put a handful of these in here. Same with the pomegranate. And to save washing up, I'm probably going to crumble the blue cheese straight in. So I'm going for some quite generous of this. And I think this would go really well with a roast, actually.
I don't know what the other 2 ways of cooking sprouts that you're going to make, but I'm definitely making this.
Oh, nice. I had you at cheese.
I've converted. Yes, you had me at cheese.
Right.
So we dig in?
We dig in, yeah.
So I'm trying to get everything.
That's really good.